Hello, aspirants. I'm Hitesh Hariramani, and from the side of MBA Pathshala team, I was the mentor who appeared today's morning slot of Maharashtra CET. If I compare the difficulty level of this year's CET, I appeared last year as well in the morning slot. This year's CET paper was slightly on the easier side. If I talk about logical reasoning, there were singular questions, very little questions on sets or puzzles. There were 4 to 5 questions on family tree, 4 to 5 questions on syllogisms, very easy, straightforward questions. There were a lot of questions on sequencing. There were 3 to 4 questions on ranking. So, logical reasoning is time taking because there are singular questions. Talking about abstract reasoning, there were too many questions on odd one out. There were very few questions on continuing series. There were almost no questions on analogies. Talking about quant, almost no questions on algebra, quadratic equation, linear equation. Most of the questions in quant were arithmetic. There were 2 sets in DI, 5 questions each, so 10 questions on DI in quant. There were a lot of questions on partnerships, profit loss discount, ratio proportion. There were a couple of questions of calendars in quant. Talking about verbal ability, there were excuse me, there were 4 RCs of 5 questions each. 3 RCs were very direct. The usual length was around 250 words, around 300 words. Talking about parajumble, only 1 question was there on parajumble. 10 to 12 questions were on synonym antonym. There were questions on grammatical errors. There were questions on a particular phrase was highlighted. You had to pick the meaning of the phrase. Overall speaking, the paper is slightly on the easier side. I will suggest people who appear now, if you see any question which will probably take time, skip it. The time you save there, you can invest in other sections. Best of luck, guys.